like all the characters because they are either funny or fulfill their roles, like the purpose within the story fantastically, or just lovable characters. They're just all lovely. Like even Makima, who's not lovely at all, I love her too. I love her as well as a character. Because I think... Wait. Okay. Because I think she's such a good antagonist, such a good idea, and you also feel bad for her too. Like, she is such a disgusting person, but you also can't hate her. I mean, if you hate her, then stay the fuck away from me. But she's like Griffith, right? Where you hate him, but you also understand why he chose the eclipse. Like, I don't think I would have done anything different except the rape. I don't know why he raped. I mean, I know why he... Anyway, that just made him even more disgusting, even more hateable. So I still hate Griffith, but I love him as a character because just like Joffrey from Game of Thrones, making a character that you can hate from the bottom of your heart, like, that's a skill. And that's a real skill. But you can also feel bad for Griffith, you know? He's also a victim of his circumstances. It doesn't excuse what he did after and during the eclipse. But it's also like, you know, that you also know his tragedy, right? Because he's also a tragic character. All of the characters are tragic characters in Berserk. So, I hate to love him and I love to hate him, Griffith. And same thing with Makima. She's such a good antagonist. You feel bad for her, but you also hate her with a passion for the things she did to Denji. Oh, it's already attached. And to Denji and everyone else, but especially Denji. No, this is in the way. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. I'm happy. Honestly, if the guy I was horny for did not get the hints after so long, I would have sacrificed him as well. And yet, anyone who's trying to say that Griffith is asexual or he's straight because he fucked the princess, he's not gay for guts. Bro! The entire eclipse is a fucked up metaphor for Griffith's heartbreak. And your heart can break for your dream and for your dream man, okay? And his heart did break. It was in shambles when he lost Guts. And especially when he lost him to a woman. And he's already, you know, not exactly a feminist. I wouldn't put any labels on anyone because sexuality is such a made-up concept. Like, you either are attracted to someone or not. You don't need to label yourself. Like, I don't understand how people can be like, yeah, I'm strictly this or that. I mean, some people are. They know that they're not gonna go for anything except that category that they're absolutely convinced that they're attracted to, and no other category. So yeah, I think sexuality is just such a made-up concept. Like, it's all just a social construct. So why inhibit yourself and inhibit others by putting arbitrary labels on them? I wouldn't call Griffith gay. I wouldn't call him straight. I wouldn't call him asexual. I wouldn't call him nothing of that. And I don't think it's healthy to put people from whichever timeline and whichever universe, whether it's the fictional or the real one, or from whichever culture, into these really made up Western 20th century labels. It's not healthy. I don't think so. So, so I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to fictional characters. I wouldn't do that to real people. Sexuality is a spectrum. Yeah, exactly. Gender, sexuality, it's all just really made up. It's all just social construct. Like, I know someone who fucked a guy once. Like, he fucked a guy once. And I said, wait, you're a bisexual? And he said, no, I think I'm straight. I'm not sure, but I think I'm straight because, you know, when you smoke one cigarette in your life and never again, are you a smoker? I was like, whoa. Oh, you're right. I think his heartbreak was about himself. No, it was about his love for life and love for a person. That was the entire conflict, because Griffith himself didn't know why the fuck he was so hung up about Guts. Even when Guts asked him, like, why? Like, why are you risking your own life, your own dream for my sake? Why are you doing these really risky things for me? Not even Griffith could answer him. He was like, yeah, I wonder why. Because he loved him, but he couldn't, like, put a finger on it. He couldn't define it. And he knew that if he paid attention to that feeling towards Guts, he would stray from his path, and then all the sacrifices that he had made so far would be for nothing. So he chose to ignore those feelings, but he wasn't really successful in repressing them, you know, because he ruined his dream, like his entire life, when he repressed them and couldn't hold his sorrow in when Guts left him. He didn't know what to do with himself. He didn't know who the fuck he was anymore. So the eclipse was his final straw. He was like, yeah, okay, if I can't... Like, he already said goodbye to his dream when he was rescued from the castle, from the dungeon. From the dungeon. He let go of the flowers that were given him. He basically buried his dream. But when he overheard Casca and Guts talking that he's gonna leave again, and Griffith realized, yo, I'm nobody, and my man is leaving me now, and Casca is not my loyal follower anymore. She wants to leave with him too, and just decides to stay with me because she feels sorry for me because I'm weak now, like a woman. Then he decides to basically run away from these conflicting feelings and imagine that he still has a chance at his dream of becoming a king. Until he falls into that river, and he's like, yeah, should I just fucking kill myself? This is going nowhere. I had the choice, either to be a cripple and be cared for by a woman that I looked down upon my entire life, or because she pities me, or I kill myself. And then when he got, like, the bailout, then they were like, yeah, you can sacrifice everyone here to at least achieve your original dream of becoming king again. You're gonna be a god. He was like, yeah, fuck it. I can't have Guts. I'm a cripple now. This bitch is pitying me. Give me those powers. Give me another chance at my dream of becoming a king again. At least I have that. So it wasn't just that he was heartbroken about himself. He was heartbroken in so many ways, especially towards Guts. Guts was his biggest weakness because he loved him, but he didn't want to realize it. He didn't want to spend any energy on that love because he was scared that if he realized it was love and he wanted to be passionate about that love and pursue that love, he would have to give up on his dream and therefore give up on all the hard work he had put himself through and others through until then. And he would basically lose his reputation. So I don't think he was ready for that. So that's why I'm not saying, oh, he was gay. I'm saying all these things instead. All these things that I elaborated right now. I'm not saying, oh, he's gay. Labeling done. That explains Griffith's entire character. No, it does not. It really does not. Griffith really embodies the feeling of betrayal and the complexity of jealousy his character is built. Anyway, yeah, yes. His love for his land, reputation, and guts. Yes. And another thing that I have to mention, is everyone loves Griffith for that. Griffith Femto. They think like he's such a complex character. You hate him. You can't forgive him. You can't understand why he's the antagonist. And you hate him, but you also love him as a character, right? And there's even some people who are like, oh, Griffith did nothing wrong. And the others owed their lives to him anyway. And Griffith is such a hot twink. I would fuck him in a second. But then I have a problem with people who say that about Griffith, but then look at Makima and are like, nah, this is a stupid bitch. I think that's just misogyny because Makima is just as complex, just as hateable, but also just as tragic. And also she's hot, okay? So I don't understand why you would say a Griffith, like you would go gay for Griffith, but you would like kick Makima in the face. Like, stay away from me if you're reacting one way towards a male character and another way towards a female character that both have the same functions, basically, and similar characteristics. Like, that's misogyny for me. But look at Puchta! Look! Cutie! Such a cutie! Adorable! Hold on. Oh no. Oh, cute! So cute! I love it. Mwah.